Hi, this is Marini Jackson with Virtue Financial Solutions. Wanted to come to you with a topic that I think is very important, and that is creating your financial plan for 2024 now. We are officially in the fourth quarter of 2023. And for some people, they are just wanting to get 2023 over and they want to rip that last page of the 2023 calendar out and just start 2024 as soon as possible, put all the losses behind them, and you can actually start right now. And the things that you can do to set yourself up for success and creating your financial plan for 2024 is to look and see exactly where you are financially. And this is something that one of my mentors recently spoke to me and some of her other mentees about, and that is looking to see what were your goals? What are your goals for 2023? Just because we are approaching 2024 does not mean that it's too late to reach some of your goals for 2023. So, if you had multiple financial goals, but you're kind of behind on those, and again, I'm giving you what my mentor shared with me as well. Just pick one thing, one goal that you want to finish by the end of 2023. Now, this month is also very significant and important because student loan payments that were paused have now resumed. And I'm someone who does have student loan a student loan payment. And the reason I say a student loan payment is during the pandemic when payments were paused, I was very, very blessed and fortunate and made the decision to continue paying on all of my student loans. And I was able to pay off one of my student loans during the payment pause when a lot of some people may not have or may not have been in a place where they could make those payments. So I was able to pay off a loan, and I have one final student loan that I am paying on. And again, I've been paying on it for the past several years. And I'm very, very excited to know that it will be paid off in not by the end of this year, but my goal is to pay that off next year by the end of 2024. So I will also say this, one of my financial goals is to build my emergency fund. I did have a lot of things happen this year where I personally had to use a lot of the funds in my emergency fund. So I want to make sure that there is a cushion just in case things happen. Um, I will speak as a homeowner as well. One of the things you can do as a homeowner is make sure that you have a home warranty. If you do not have a home warranty, if you're someone who purchased a home recently and you're you maybe were on the fence or you've been getting things in the mail about a home warranty, I strongly recommend getting a home warranty, especially even after the first or second, third years, because things will break down in your home. I I can testify to that. I had three appliances major appliances that had to be replaced: a refrigerator, a washer, and a dryer. Those three things had to be replaced during the pandemic. And as a homeowner, those expenses are on you. But the great thing about having things like a home warranty is some expenses, depending on what you select within your home warranty, some of those expenses that could easily cost you hundreds or thousands of dollars out of pocket can be paid for or those costs will be covered through your home warranty. So that's one way you can definitely save money and plan for next year. Besides the student loan repayments, I would also say getting all of your bills together, everything that you owe everybody, and making a list of this is my monthly payment, this is my total balance due, this is the due date, and making a plan and looking at breaking those payments down. If right now you have to start off with paying the minimum payment, that's where you start. Also, when you're writing down your bills, this is what I owe to different lenders. Also, don't forget your monthly budget. I'm someone who talks a lot about a monthly budget, and we just started a new month. So if you have not created your budget for the month of October, now is a great time to get started to do that. Also, besides making your budget to know what your expenses are, you need to know how much income you have coming in. And for me, sometimes that's an aha. When I first started budgeting, I would create my budget and I would note everything down, and there was a deficit, meaning that there was a negative number. Like, this is how much income I have coming in, and this is how much money I owe. So, in those situations, I had to do two things. I had to look at what money was going out of my home, what are some expenses that I may be able to cut, reduce, eliminate, and that was very helpful. Now, I also have in the past been someone when I was approaching my debt, I was definitely when I was younger, someone who had an all or nothing approach. I had my paycheck would, you know, give tithe to my church, but with my discretionary money, I would use the majority of that to pay down debt. And I wasn't saving. So that was a huge thing that I know for myself as part of my budget now is making sure that I'm saving. And my goal, one of my goals for setting myself up is to build my emergency fund because I've had some things this year where I've had to use my emergency fund. So having an emergency fund, writing down your income, your expenses, looking at things to maybe reduce, call those particular companies. You may want to see if they have a plan that is a bit more affordable for you. Or for some, I know with student loan companies or other companies, if you sign up for their electronic billing, or even if you set up automatic payments. Some companies, and you have to look at your monthly statement, they may offer a some type of a percentage rate reduction if it's a student loan, or you may get maybe 5% off of your monthly bill simply by signing up to get your bills via email instead of postal mail. In addition to, and this is going back to me being the all or nothing person from years ago, I would meet the goal of paying off debt, but I wasn't saving, as I just mentioned. But also, it didn't feel good. I when I say feel good, I felt depleted. Like I paid the bill off, but I've learned that I can't deplete all of. And when I say that not feel good, I would deplete all of my money. It would go towards necessary expenses or necessary things, I should say, but I did not have much of anything left over. And as I have matured and again become a homeowner, I have learned that you must have a cushion. You cannot spend all of your money, even if it's a good thing like paying bills. You have to make sure you have some type of financial cushion. So, in order to do that, after you've looked at the budget, cut where you need it to cut, make adjustments. The other thing you need to do is also make sure that you are bringing in additional income. And you can do that numerous ways. You can be very, very creative. This is the end of the year, and a lot of businesses are hiring for holiday help for the Christmas, New Year's time for to hire people through Christmas and New Year's. So this will be a great time if you have it in your time. Your schedule will allow you to perhaps get a second job. That can be going to a physical workplace. Like some people may go to the mall or to a department store, to their local Walmart, whatever businesses or retailers in the area that are anticipating lots of holiday traffic. They also are anticipating and needing additional staff to accommodate that. The other thing, or one of the other things you can do is as you're preparing for the holiday season, and a lot of some people they buy different things. If you're like me, sometimes you've gone into your closet and seen you bought three of the same thing or three black dresses, for instance. And you can release some of those items and those gently used clothing, housewares, items, shoes, books, things of that nature. You can sell those. And that can be a way for you to get additional income. I know that there are a plethora of ways that you can earn additional income, but I'm just keeping it real simple. I know that there are plenty of ads in different places, but just think about what you have in your home. What do you have in your hand that you know how to do that you may not think much about it because you do it with ease? I recently went to a conference and that was one of the things discussed. What is it what is something that you do with ease that you just probably disregard because it's easy to you? It may be easy to you, but not easy to someone else. Think of ways that you can monetize those your skills. You can get paid for those things. Some people they may babysit, dog walk. I mentioned selling your gently used items. You can sell it online. You can sell it in your community as well. So there are numerous ways to make additional income: food delivery, grocery delivery, proofreading. So the options are endless, but the key is making sure you find at least one thing that you can do that's not going to take up so much time from what you are currently doing, but that you actually enjoy and that will bring you the additional income that you need to set yourself up for 2024. And I will say this too, if you're someone who may be a bit behind on bills or you've missed some payments, do not be afraid to contact those companies where you owe money, because you have to communicate. If you don't communicate, if you're not making a good faith effort, then they do not know that you may have fallen on a hard time. You may have lost your job. You may have gotten injured at work. You may have gotten a divorce. Whatever life situation you may find yourself in right now, if you do need to make a payment arrangement or pause payments, some companies will work with you. Some may take a reduced payment. You never know unless you call and find out for yourself what they're willing to do to help you. So communicate, communicate, communicate. For some people as well, another way you can earn extra income is actually seeking another job. If the job that you have is not paying, is it's a struggle to pay your bills, now is a great time to consider your what skills you have, reaching out to your network, and also letting people know that you are open to new opportunities. Or if you are satisfied with where you are, then asking for that raise. If a raise is not possible at this time, then asking when is that budget cycle that the leadership or the management makes those decisions on who to give a raise to and who to promote. So these are some ways that you can set yourself up. And I would be remiss to not mention bonuses. Some people receive Christmas bonuses, holiday bonuses. You can use those funds. Some people may spend that as their Christmas money, but if you're someone looking to to make a dent in your finances, consider using at least part of that money to allocate towards some of your expenses, or if you're looking to save or invest. So I know this video was a bit long, but I hope that you got tremendous value out of this video and learned some great things that you can do now in the fourth quarter of 2023 to set yourself up financially for 2024. If you have any questions, or if you had an aha moment, anything that really resonated with you, then I welcome you to leave comments below. Or if there's a topic that you would love for me to cover in finances, let me know in the comments below. And this is Marini signing off. Bye.